Hello, Namaste. This is Yogi Anand from Adwait Foundation. Today I'm going to talk on Paramita, on a topic which is very, very significant and important part of your holistic life. This is called Dāna Pāramitā. Buddha has talked about 6 Paramitas in Mahayana tradition. In Mahayana tradition, this is mentioned that when you practice 6 Paramitas, then you easily come close to the Buddhahood. A Bodhisattva is one who is aspiring to become a Buddha. And one cannot become Buddha without practicing and perfecting the 6 Paramitas. Paramitas means ideals of spiritual nature, spiritual perfections or spiritual perfections. And you practice these Paramitas uncompromissibly, and when you become perfect, then the nature automatically enables you to reach the highest state of consciousness called as Buddhahood. In Mahayana, there are 10 bhumis, 10 levels. Every bodhisattva crosses each level perfectly, and when one reaches to the 10th, one becomes Buddha. So join me in this conversation and know what are these 6 Paramitas and what is Dāna Pāramitā. Dāna Pāramitā means ideal charity. And when you cultivate this nature, this Paramita, you become a Bodhisattva and you will become the Buddha after maybe some lifetimes, after a time, because everyone is destined to become a Buddha. According to Mahayana philosophy, everyone is on this journey to become Buddha, and no one knows when. To become a Buddha or an enlightened one, supreme enlightened one, is not easy task, is the ultimate, is the highest goal of life. And every bodhisattva who is very serious becomes Buddha one day. How? By practicing 6 Paramitas, and then there are other practices which a bodhisattva practice and gain perfections to become Buddha. So Dāna Pāramitā is the first Paramita. It's called ideal charity. So first Paramita is Dāna, second is Shīl, third is Shanti, fourth is Virya, fifth is Dhyana, and sixth is Prajñā Paramita. So these are 6 Paramitas, means ideals, spiritual ideals, whereby you become a perfect bodhisattva. A perfect bodhisattva is one who reaches the 10th stage. 10th stage or 10th bhumi is called, Dharma. So when you reach Dharma, that state, you become Buddha. 10th stage is Dharma. But before that, there are different stages we have to cross. We have to pass in first class, in first division. And also you have to practice 6 Paramitas. And the first Paramita you begin with is Dāna, means giving, charity, selflessness, what is called Karma Yoga. And Buddha has taught the Anusmritis, anusmritis or anupassana. And there are 10 anupassanas, and in 10 anupassanas, first is Buddha anupassana or Buddha anusati. This is also called anusati or anusmriti. Buddha anusati, Dhamma anusati, second. Third is Hanusati is third. Fourth is Shilanusati. Shil means moralities. Fifth is Chaganusatis, means Tyaganusati. Tyag or Chag or Dan, these three terms are similar. So when you practice that, then you are practicing the Pāramitās. So that is fifth. And sixth is Devtanusati. Sixth, Devtanusati. Seventh is Marunanusati. Eighth is Kaya Nusati or Kayagat Anusati. And ninth is Upsampada Anusati. And 10th Anusati is called Nirvana Anusati. Anusmaran or Anusati means mindfulness practices. When you focus your mind on any of these 10 anusatis, your mind will be very cool, composed, calm, concentrated, and divine. What you call divine? And you begin with the mindfulness of Buddha. You meditate on Buddha, how he was selfless, how his life was completely dedicated for the welfare of all, not only one community, but for the entire existence, consisting of all the communities, consisting of all the species, all the people, all the things. His life was dedicated to enlighten all. So when you meditate on Buddha, you cultivate that kind of nature in you. Second is when you meditate on Dhamma. What is Dhamma? Dhamma is, what you call pure mind or wholesome mind. That is called Sadharma. So there are two types of Dhamma. One is what you call unwholesome, akushal Dhamma, and second is wholesome, kushal Dhamma. So when you meditate on his Dharma, what he taught is called Dhamma. And about his Dhamma is mentioned that Sukhato, Swakyato. Well explained. Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo, Sanditthiko Akaliko, Ehi Passiko Opunaiko, Pachatang Veditabbo Vinnuhi. So these are the attributes of his Dharma. When you meditate on his teachings, means you are meditating on his Dhamma, his Dharma. And what he taught four noble truths. He taught eightfold path. He taught many other sutras. I have heard that he has taught 84,000 sutras. 84,000 sutras. And in all these sutras, he has talked about nirvana. He has talked about selflessness. He has talked about that transcend your ego personality, transcend yourself. He says that everyone is devoid of Atman or self. You don't have self. If you live for yourself, you are living for error. At the end, you will be disappointed that you have attained nothing at the end of your life. Therefore, don't live for yourself. Live for all. Live for Dhamma. And what is Dharma? Dharma is nirvana. But you cannot reach that nirvana without practicing the Eightfold Path or without practicing the Paramitas. So Dāna Pāramitā is the first paramita, where you practice charity, where you practice, non-hoardingness. You don't hoard, you don't accumulate the money for yourself, but you share that. Not only the money, but you share everything you have, your energy, your knowledge, your money, your power. You share all these things, you give all these things to the needy people. So dana is not only the donation of money. You can donate time also. When you donate time, which is money actually, time is money. So that is also kind of donation. And Buddha somewhere talks about Dhamma Dhanam Sabba Dhanam Jinati. Means when you donate Dhamma, means knowledge, means charity, means goodness, means noble natures, then you practice that real Dharma. You donate real Dharma. When you donate this Dharma, when you donate your kindness, when you give whatever you have to the needy people, you are also practicing Dāna Pāramitās. So giving your life, giving your energy, giving your time, giving your money, giving your skills, all these are actually dana. And Dhamma is the supreme dhan. When you teach the goodness, when you teach the simplicity, when you teach non-violence, truthfulness, then sanctity in your thoughts, words and deed, when you teach not only through your words but your actions also. Teaching through actions is more effective than teaching through words. Teaching through your life is more powerful, more effective than teaching just through your words. So live the life of simplicity, live the life of giving, live the life of universal compassion, live the life of global consciousness. You don't think yourself as an individual who lives only for one country, but you should develop the global consciousness, what you call Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudha means the earth. The entire earth is my family. When you have this consciousness, then you have what you call Buddha consciousness. And before Buddha consciousness, you have to develop Bodhisattva consciousness. Bodhisattva consciousness is to live for others, to take care of others. Actually, in reality, there is no others. In reality, everyone is part of yourself. This is called dependent origination, interdependence. You cannot live alone. You have to depend. Even you are monks, you have to depend on the alms for the foods, on the household people, lay people. Or even you are an industrialist, you will have to depend on many things, on the society, on the world. So we help each other, knowingly or unknowingly. But if you have this realization, then you take care of everyone. You take care of all. So charity should not be practiced with the awareness that I am benefiting you. Charity should not be practiced with I-ness, with ego, with me, or charity should not be practiced from the point of any name and fame also. If you have any such expectations, then your charity will not be true charity. Of course, that will give you some benefits, but not the large benefits. A charity gives large benefits when you practice this from no self, anatta. Anatta awareness. Anatta means nothing is me, nothing is mine. Your every dollar, your every rupee, your every currency, your every money, penny is not yours actually. You have taken it from the society. And eventually when you will die, that will go to the society. Initially that goes to your family, but your family also spends that money. So everything is of society, everything has come from the society, from the world, and everything is to be spent for the world. When we have this awareness, then you don't own, you don't have any ownership. Not even your body is yours. Not even your knowledge is yours. Every knowledge you learn from the world only, whether from your teacher, from other teachers, from the contributions of the ancient masters or old masters. You read from the book. So you cannot take anything from anywhere. You have to take something or anything from someone. Since you have taken, so you have to give. This is just pass on. You have to pass on. Your life is given by your parents. Your parents' lives were given by their parents. Why? To live the life for the world. Your vision should be global. Your mission should be global. And you should have realization of oneness. This is what is called Adwait. Adwait means oneness. One meaning of Advait is oneness, that we all are one, we all are interconnected, and we have to take care of all equally, not partially, not with discrimination, but without discriminations. This is what is taught by the Buddha in Lankavatara Sutra, which is a very famous Mahayana textbook, where Buddha has emphasized on non-discrimination. If your mind has discrimination, your mind is called polluted. Your mind is called impure mind. So discriminating mind is impure mind. So charity should also not be practiced with discrimination, that I have to donate, I have to give to this particular group of people or the particular organization, but you should donate equally. If you have enough money or resources or energies or time, you should donate this equally for all without any discrimination. You should not think that this is mine and that is others. You should not have any awareness of any religious group also, that these are Hindus, these are Muslims, these are Christians, these are Jews, these are Buddhists, these are different group of people. All are human beings. So you should practice this charity, Dāna Pāramitā, without discrimination, no vikalpa. Vikalpa matra. Vikalp is corrupting element of chitta, your mind. So practice this non-discrimination. Non-duality is also connected with non-discrimination. Discrimination, discrimination is duality, and non-discrimination is non-duality. Means Advait, means oneness. So cultivate this consciousness, cultivate this mind, and mind eventually manifests through your words and deeds, and that shapes your life. In Tipitaka textbooks, Buddha talks about the life after death, and there are different realms where you are reborn as God or Goddess. How? If you practice Tyag, Chaganusati or Tyaganusati. If you meditate on sacrifice, if you meditate on selflessness, Tyag means dān, giving. No force can hold you back to become God. God means devas, demigods, what you call. So after death, you will be reborn in the heaven or the heavenly atmospheres. If you will be reborn on this earth, you will be reborn in rich family. You become rich by giving, by practicing charity, by practicing, giving. You become rich. When you donate the money, you become rich. This is law of becoming abundant. This is law of becoming rich. Whatever money you have, if you have $100, you should donate at least $1. If you have $1,000, you should donate $10. So at least 1% of your income should be donated into the social welfare. And in the corporate also now, corporate responsibilities is very popular. In government of India, there is law that every corporate organization, institution has to practice charity, compassion, oneness, social responsibilities. So we have to take care of the downtrodden people, poor people, needy people. And if you help them, believe me, the universe will help you. The nature will help you. And just start practicing this and you will see its result immediately. This is called sandrishtik akaliko. Akaliko means immediately, instantly. At one hand you are giving, on the other hand you are receiving. So this is the law of nature. If you are giving nothing, you will receive nothing. So give and take. And this is how you become divine. This is how you become bodhisattva. When you start practicing Dāna Pāramitā, then next practice is Shīla Paramita, means practicing moralities, ethical practices, ethics. Then Shanti Paramita. Shanti is patience. Shanti is forgiveness, patience. You practice forgiveness also, patience also. Dāna, Shīla, Shanti, Virya. You practice robust energy. You exhibit, you manifest immense energy, robust energy. You don't live the life of letharginess. You're not lethargic, you're not lazy, you're not, what you call torpor, drowsy. You are dynamic, you are very proactive. It's called Virya Paramita. And if you have Virya, then next is meditation, dhyana. Your mind is so much composed. What is meditation? Meditation is just composition of your mind. Your mind should be fully composed, focused. Whatever you are doing in the present moment, that is called dhyana, Dāna Pāramitā. You focus in the present. Dhyana or meditation is not visualization of the future, or is not going into the memory and to recall something. No. Meditation is fully focused in the present moment with whatever you have with people, whoever you are with, or the things, whatever you are with. You focus on that. That is called dhyana. Mindful listening, mindful speaking, mindful acting, mindful, living. Whatever you do with mindfulness. Means full presence of mind. Presence of mind. When you do anything with presence of mind, you are practicing dhyana. So Dāna Pāramitā. And that leads you to the prajna. Prajna means wisdom. Prajna means insight, enlightenment. And that comes with the absorption, dhyana. So they are the paramitas. Today I have taken the topic of Dāna Pāramitā, means ideal charity, giving, sacrifice, selflessness, karma yoga, and that makes your life divine instantly. That makes your life rich financially instantly. You start realizing that your life is becoming rich financially, monetarily. How? By practicing dana of money And if you practice dana of energy, you also receive the same thing. And you also motivate others to practice this charity. Not only me, not only you have to benefit yourself, you have to motivate the society also, you have to motivate all. You'll find some beggars who receive the money, they also donate. Bhikkhus have no money, but the practice giving, the practice, giving of knowledge. But if you have money and you are not donating, you are a thief. This is what Lord Krishna also says. They are thieves who don't practice charity, who don't practice karma yoga. So that was enough for today, and just think about it and motivate yourself, inspire yourself, and just have a resolution that you have to practice this Dāna Pāramitā to become rich in all aspects. Stay tuned for more videos or for more insights for the upcoming sessions. Namaste. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashit dukh bhag bhavet. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. May all be happy. Sarve santu niramayah. May all be healthier. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. May all be gentle. Ma kashit dukh bhag bhavet. No one suffer. May no one suffer. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May everywhere be peace, harmony, success, abundance, and happiness. Namaste.